and welcome to another roleplay session. Today we are going to do an interesting topic, isn't it?
Yes.
Well, it's about nightmares, where the nurse is going to talk to the mother of a 4-year-old girl who is having a lot of nightmares. And Alina, she's going to take the position of the mother, and I'll be taking the position of the nurse. Good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Bindya, the registered nurse in this clinic. Well, how should I address you?
You can call me as Alina.
Well, Alina, what brings you here today?
See, nurse, I'm a parent of 4-year-old girl and my daughter is having frequent nightmare which wakes her up at night, and I'm really worried about that, and I would like some advice on how to deal with the situation.
So you're saying that your 4-year-old girl is having nightmares?
Yes.
Can I know her name?
Her name is Isabella.
Well, do you mind if I ask you a few questions about Isabella's nightmares?
Yes, nurse, you can.
Well, first of all, I would like to know, when did her nightmares start?
She started having this nightmare when she was 3-year-old.
And how frequent is that?
They happen once in a week.
And how do you manage the situation?
Actually, nurse, at the time of nightmare, she wakes around 3 a.m. and she used to cry. And being a mother, I try to stay with her. And I just want to tell you that I feel really helpless, and because she's still having this nightmare.
I understand. Well, it can be completely frightening, at the same time tiring. But let me assure you, nightmares in children are very common. They usually start from the age of 3 and disappear at the age of 7.
Okay.
So please don't be overly concerned. Now, I would like to also inform you the likely causes of her nightmares. First of all, it can be new situations or experience what she's having. It can be as basic as new school or kindergarten, a new teacher, a new situation that happened in the school or something like that. Another thing can be a situation between her friends or new lessons in class, which can pop up back.
Okay.
Another most common is active imaginations. Well, kids are way imaginative than we are.
Yes, of course they are.
Yeah, and this can cause terrible things happening at night. And another popular reason is overstimulation. Well, when I say this, I really mean things like dramatic stories, pictures, scary films. These can trigger them.
Okay.
Now, I would like to ask you, have you observed any of these on your child?
Well, she started attending a kindergarten a couple of months ago, and she told me that she just loved it. And you know, nurse, she's very imaginative and she really likes hearing stories that I read to her at night.
Well, in that case, I think the bedtime stories, what she's being read, and her imagination might be the trigger for her nightmares.
Okay.
Well, I would like to inform you some strategies to prevent the nightmares. Shall I?
Yes, nurse, you can.
First of all, avoid exciting stories for her, as less TV programs.
Okay.
Even though it sounds fun, it can be scary for your child to handle. So I wouldn't recommend that.
Okay.
Instead, you can read some calming, pleasant stories. Now have a calming bedtime routine, which means that try to bathe her before bedtime. Okay, make sure that she's having good stories, good exercises before bedtime. And when she's going to bed, tuck her with stuffed animals. Okay, so when you tuck her with some stuffed animals, it's good to help her as well.
Okay.
And when you leave the room, make sure that the lights are on.
Okay.
Can you do that?
Yes, nurse, I'll do it.
Okay. Now, I would also like to add on how you should manage when she's having the nightmares. First of all, make sure that you stay calm during those episodes,
Okay.
so that she won't panic. Try to comfort and distract her at the same time.
Okay.
Now, discuss with her about her worries and the situations that happen in the nightmare. If required, rewrite the story. Make her the hero.
Okay.
And I'm sure it is going to work. Well, I have spoken too much. Do you want me to repeat anything?
No, nurse, but I just want to clarify something with you. I heard that if your child is having nightmare, it's better to stay with her. So is that right?
Well, let me tell you, even though it sounds really good, I don't think that's a very good idea.
Okay.
This is because If you're staying with her, she may not have nightmares on those nights. However, she's going to develop dependency on you, which means the moment you're not there and she's alone, she's going to have these nightmares back. And in the long run, that's not advisable.
Okay.
So I wouldn't recommend that.
Okay, nurse.
Okay. Now, when you came here, you were really worried about your child's situation. We spoke about the common causes of nightmares and how to prevent it. We also spoke about on how to manage it. Well, is there anything else you want to add?
No, nurse, you have cleared all my doubts.
Well, having said that, I want to remind you, try doing the strategies what I have discussed here back at home. And if you have any difficulty, feel free to come back to us. Can you do that?
Okay, nurse, definitely I will follow your advices, and I wish that my daughter will stop having these nightmares soon.
Yeah. Well, with that, I wish you a very good day.
Thank you, nurse.
Well, Alina, don't you think so? This is one of the interesting role plays we have ever done. Like, there's a lot of questions to be asked, a lot of beautiful explanations to be given, and I think it's going to be really useful for students. Don't you think so?
Yes, I think it will be really helpful for you to watch and learn from this role play.
Thank you.